Yo, I'm back in the old room. Ain't that cool? Like, it's been a while since I've been in here. But anyways, this is a story that completely slipped my mind for like the past 7 years. I don't know how. It must have got burned in like the Library of Alexandria or something because this is one of the most like scary stories for me personally because I almost got sued for a prank. But anyway, let's go back to the beginning, right? So when I was 13, my dad gave me my first ever iPhone, right? It was an iPhone SE, very small, but did exactly what I needed to do, watch porn, and play Clash Royale. But when my dad picked the phone number for my phone, he just happened to pick one that used to belong to like this high school girl. And her entire family had like very similar phone numbers as well. And so they had the same three digits in the middle, like they were all matching. And that's how I knew that like these people were like connected because they all had this matching phone number almost. I was like, oh, what the fuck did I just get into? But anyways, some of that girl's friends started texting me, because I guess she didn't let them know that she switched phone numbers fast enough because I was receiving all of these texts. And usually I'd be like, oh, you texted the wrong number, by the way. Like, it's all good. Have a great day. You feel what I'm saying? But this time I was like feeling extra nefarious, feeling extra devious, feeling more despicable. Who will you be tonight? That's the question. I was feeling hella diabolical and I responded pretending to be that girl, which is really bad. Okay. FBI, for watching this, I did not mean to do any fraudulent activities. I did not get any personal information. Okay. I promise. Never. I was 13 years old. All I did was have her first name because that's what her friends were using to refer to her. Right. But yeah, when her friends texted me, I would just respond, normally. I would just pretend to be her. Like, nothing's awry, nothing's wrong. I'm just responding back to you. You feel what I'm saying? How I usually would. And there's this one time where this dude texted me. I guess one of her friends texted me and he was like asking me if I was okay from a situation that just happened or something like that. And I pretended to be her. I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm okay. Like, are you good?" And he was like, "Yeah, like everything's fine." And we just had a conversation. It was really nice, to be honest. It was kind of a nice conversation. I got to learn a lot about the guy, just like on some casual shit. But then something's flipped in my brain. I was like, "Hold on. What if I tell this guy that I have a crush on him?" Now listen, listen. I was pretending to be the girl, right? So I was like, hold on. What if I tell him that I have a crush on him? Like, what is he gonna say? What is he gonna respond with, right? Like, wouldn't that be crazy? Wouldn't that be funny as fuck? And so, I just told him, I was like, hey, listen, bro, this has been a secret that I've been trying to tell you for a long time. He was like, oh, what is it? You can tell me anything. And I was like, oh, like, I've had a crush on you for a minute. And he was like, yo, that's mad, bruh. Meanwhile, my 13-year-old self is like, I'm on some Dr. Doofenshmirtz shit. I'm on some evil tri-state area bullshit right now. And so this dude loses his mind. He's like, oh, damn, like, I did not expect that from you. And I was like, hey, bruh, it is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? And then after that, I blocked his number. Okay, so we didn't talk again after that. So I just left that bomb and then left. Basically, just dropped Hiroshima and Nagasaki and just dipped. You feel what I'm saying? And then later that day, the girl somehow found my Snapchat, I guess because it was associated with my phone number. And so she messaged me on Snapchat and was like, yo, stop messaging my friends. I was like, oh shit, like caught, caught. Oh fuck, I'm cooked. And so I stopped messaging her friends at that point, right? I got added into like a group chat with her friends around that time too. And I was just reading along like what they were saying, but I wasn't saying anything because I was a little too scared to say anything, especially after that girl just like messaged me saying to not mess with her friends anymore. And I was about to be like, "Oh shit, I respect it. Like I'll stop doing it now." So then, I didn't say anything and then later they removed me from the group chat anyways, so it was all good. But then that night, I got a call from a phone number that was really similar to mine. Because mind you, her family had like the same matching like phone numbers, right? Mine is like a couple of digits, right? And so I noticed that and I was like, oh shit, like that's got to be one of her family members. And so I picked up and it was her dad. And he was pissed as hell. He was like, hey, why you talking to my daughter like that, bitch? Why you pretending to be my daughter, fool? The fuck? Get your ass out of here. I'ma sue your ass, boy. The fuck? The fuck? The fuck? fuck? I was like, oh, fuck. Like, I'm 13. I can't be catching a lawsuit right now. You feel what I'm saying? I don't got no money to pay for a lawyer or anything like that. Like, hell no. And when I was 13, like, the worst case scenario was going through my brain, like, replaying in my head, like, oh shit, like, I'm gonna go to prison. It's gonna be like Beyond Scared Straight, where like the kids go to the prison to get fucking yelled at. The dudes in the prison are gonna be like, you don't wanna be here, bitch. You little bitch. You ain't wanna be here, boy. It ain't nice in here, boy. I've been in here for 25 years serving life, baby. You ain't fucking trying to do this shit, bitch. And I was like, oh fuck, bro. Like, I'm about to get cooked in there. If I drop the soap, it's over for me. You feel what I'm saying? Everything was going through my head at that moment. And so my mom was actually in the room with me during that call. And she was like, who was that? And I was like, oh, it's some dude. He was like telling me that he was about to sue me for fraud. She was like, did you do anything bad? Like, why would he sue you for fraud? Like, did you do some fuck shit? And I was like, no, like, I didn't do anything. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I didn't do shit. And so my mom was like, okay, well, if you didn't do anything, then you don't have anything to worry about, right? And so I told my mom, like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm good to go. But in my mind, I'm like, oh fuck, I'm about to go like to prison. I'm about to be fucked up for life. You feel what I'm saying? But like, in reality, I didn't really do anything with her phone number other than pretend to be her for like a little bit. It wasn't like I was using her identity to like steal her credit card information or any bullshit like that. But yeah, I didn't really have anything to worry about at that point, but I was still really scared, right? But then later that night, the girl's dad called my dad somehow. How the fuck did you get my dad's number? I have no idea. Did you call like the phone company or something, like the cell phone like service company? I have no idea how you got my dad's phone number, but props to you. Like, I respect it. You feel what I'm saying? And so they had a conversation, my dad and her dad. They were talking about this whole thing, it's talking about like a lawsuit for fraud. And my dad, somehow cleared it up with the homie. He was like, hey, listen, bro, my son, he's like 13 years old. He don't know what the fuck he's doing. Basically just came out the womb. No idea what he's thinking. And so my dad cleared it up. That's a real G right there. That's a real hero. And since then, for years after that, I still get like texts from people thinking that I'm her. And, I learned my lesson. I don't respond. Or I say that they have the wrong number and just let them go along with their day. But yeah, lesson learned. Don't do that shit. Okay. It's funny in the moment until it becomes fraud and then you get fucked. But yeah, anyways, that's it.